Hello all who are watching this. I have revamped my channel. I'm keeping the name, revamping the channel. Doesn't matter because I had like 30 subscribers over the last 10 years. I have wanted to do YouTube for 10 years. Could never consistently do it. Loved the idea of the creative outlet, but you guys just didn't do very good. So here's my attempt at making a go at YouTube. I love it for a creative outlet. And I figured the best way to launch it right now is a get ready with me and a small quick chat. So that's what we're going to do. First of all, let's put the hair in a clip so that it is not in the way. I see girls all the time doing their makeup with their hair in their face, and I'm like, how? Because that drives me straight up the wall. All right. I probably will not give out like the products or talk about the products I'm using because that's for another day. This is basically me telling you what this channel is going to be about, how I'm trying to operate it, and just a quick catch up. So I'm just going to start picking products, putting them on, and I will try and put them in the description box below. But here's the deal. I have tried doing YouTube for the past 10 years unsuccessfully because it is a lot more work than you think. Technically, I've already filmed this. Technically, I've filmed this once before, this morning in daylight, and my Adamus, which is my monitor here that records everything, decided to quit recording, and I couldn't figure out why. And when I got looking, it literally took me the entire day to figure out how to fix that. It needed a software update because I haven't used it in so long. And then after that, the audio wouldn't work, and I couldn't figure out how to fix that. So I spent the entire day trying to fix my equipment to even do this video. And that reminds me why I fail so terribly over the last 10 years doing this, is because I don't have the drive to do the techie part of it. I don't want to sit down and edit the videos. I don't want to have, figure out the lighting and the audio and, it's a lot of work. I don't, that's not where I thrive. I like the makeup. I like the creative outlet. I like the creativity of it. I don't like the basic office work. I avoid paperwork and office work like the plague, and that's where editing and, all this stuff comes into play. But I'm going to stop with that thought process and just do what I need to do. Do it properly. So, I guess where I should start is the fact that I have been playing with makeup for 10 years now. I have tried doing a YouTube channel many times over the last 10 years, unsuccessfully. I have been active on Instagram, but it's never been anything but an outlet for me, and I have a few amazing friends that have followed along on my little journey, and we've become super close through it. I love that part of this, but I also would love to not just share makeup, but other things on here. So I started off with Farm Life Glam because we are farmers. 10 years ago, we were active farmers. We had 400 head of cattle. We had grain farming. We still have grain farming. We have, I think, 20 cattle, 20 cows. We're not as active because of the fact that we had to take over my father-in-law's business after he passed. So it's still farm life. We still have some cows if you want to see cows. I still have horses. I still barrel race. All of that is still here. The farm is still here. We still live on the farm. But I want to share that. But I also need to share about Jesus on this channel. I have always been a Christian. I grew up in the church. I think I was 6 years old, my mom said, when I decided that, when I was saved. I have spent my entire life with Jesus walking with me and putting up with a lot of my crap. He definitely watched me go through a nice little party stage in my life. Yeah, there's just, he's a big part of my life, and I need to, over the last 2 years, I've really dove into, now, here's where I'm not going to say religion, because I have not dove into religion. It is not about religion, it is about relationship. I have created a very strong relationship with Jesus over the last couple of years, and I want to share it and speak his name and speak about him, because there's so many people out there that don't know him, don't know like the beauty of a relationship with him, don't know what life can be and how amazing it can be with him, and I want that to come across on my channel. So this is also going to be a Jesus channel, farm life and Jesus and makeup channel. So I am going to do my best to keep a balance. I mean, we're really going to focus on makeup too, but I just want to balance it all out and make sure that the trueness in myself and what I love comes through. That's my plan. So I have stayed very active on my Instagram, which is also Farm Life Glam. I do a lot of uploads on there. I'm gonna try and switch it over to here more because the story thing on Instagram drives me nuts. It cuts you off. It makes you like it stresses me out. Everything takes 2 times as long to do. So if I can just film it and put it up, if people want to go watch it there, that sounds like a plan to me, folks. So I am on Instagram, but I'm going to try and move a few things over here, I think. I don't know. I'm really just winging it. I'm really, really just winging it. I have so many great plans for this channel. I want to do some, like, more get ready. I want to do old school YouTube. I know a lot of people aren't watching YouTube as much. I mean, I have teenagers that sit and scroll TikTok. I can't. I can't. I don't even know. I don't even see the fun in that, and I haven't got the capacity for that. Reels, I can't do reels. I don't know how you sit and scroll through something that fast. It's a mystery to me. So I want to do old school YouTube, get ready with me's, chats. I have such a good plan for a build your own palette series. Such a good plan. And then I have a lot of makeup still over the years that I've collected. One thing I know I do not want to do is push like consumerism. I don't want people running out and buying everything that I use, and I don't have the money or the financial means to, or like, listen, I know it's not smart to go out and buy a whole bunch of stuff. I have done my fair share of buying stuff and throwing mass amounts of things in the garbage. Makeup is expirable. It expires. So I am not big on a huge collection. I'm not big on buying things in multiples or things that I don't necessarily need until I run out of something. So I want to push that more. And therefore, I'm not going to do a lot of new makeup content unless I go out and specifically buy a few things like that I need. So you won't see like a huge, I'm not going to be like, let's review all this new makeup that's coming out because I'm not buying it. So I want to focus more on what I already have. I want to focus a lot more on Christian makeup beauty brands. I found a few, but you guys, a lot of them are in the US. So if you know of Canadian beauty brands that are Christian based, people who made it, let me know, because there's a few I've ordered from. They're from the States and they ship to Canada, but holy smokes, the shipping to Canada on US products, she's wild. But that's kind of my plan. And then, I'm open to ideas or suggestions of what you guys want to see who are watching this. So by all means, hit me in the comments, subscribe for sure, because, that's another thing. If you subscribe and I get 50 subscribers, I can do lives. And I really want to do lives on Sundays after church and have a little chat, biblically based. If you hear barking, my French bulldog is out there barking at nothing. The pipe? I don't know. But I would like to do biblically based chats, like almost like a Bible study ish, and do makeup and Bible studies on Sundays. Oh, I think that would be so much fun. I would so love to watch that. And then you can chat in the comments too. I'm just deciding if I change it to a members only style so that I don't get people in there that disagree or like cause problems. I am too sensitive for trolls, and I get too angry for trolls. And Old Testament me comes out, and nobody wants to see Old Testament Alicia. She got put away for a reason. God said no more yelling at people, no more anger, and I'm going to try and stay that way because you guys, I get a little spicy when people make me mad. So I do not want to deal with trolls, and if I can possibly keep it to a minimum and like not dealing with them, I will do that. So yeah, I think I don't even know where I'm at in this makeup look. I think we're at lips. How did I get to lips so fast? It's amazing. What am I gonna put on here? We're just gonna keep it simple, and let's use a lip stain and a lip oil. So yeah, that's kind of the quick, just like roundabout. Oh wow, talking while I put lip stain on. Not advised. Okay, so talking with putting on lip products is not advisable. I'm just putting on some lip oil, but what I want to say is that if you have any ideas or you want to give some advice, go ahead in the comments. Please subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. I'm not sure what it's going to be, but I'm going to come up with it, and I'm probably going to film it tomorrow, and we will go from there. Kind of liked having my hair up. Anyway, there. All right, finished the look, finished a chat. Hopefully, I got my point across about what we're doing over here, and I look forward to this little journey we're going to go on, or I'm going to go on. It might just be me by myself, let's be honest, but it's never me by myself. I always got Jesus riding shotgun, so sometimes he drives. So anyway, we will see you guys in the next one. Bye.